Hi guys, it's me, Skeptical Nessie, and welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we are going to actually be turning this little plot of land in our village into a market so that people can sell their wares, possibly coming in off of this cute little river and sell their wares to the village, or come from within the village and sell their wares out to those who might wander into the village from the great beyond. So we're not going to need to get too many unique resources today. Luckily, we are going to need to start where all of my Minecraft episodes seem to start, in the barn, gathering up what materials we need that we already have stocked away, and then we will collect the resources that we're missing and jump into a quick build of the market. So let's get started looking through this barn and seeing what we have stocked away that we need for today. So after perusing the barn for a while, I've gathered all of the things we have that we need for this build. We just need a bunch of wool, some banners, and a couple of looms. They're kind of the main things we need now, so let's grab those really quick. It's just going to be a bit of crafting to get some of these things. There we go. There's the looms that we need. Alright, so from down here we need white and red wool, so let's grab that. I don't actually know how much I need, so I'm just gonna grab 2 stacks. We need 37 white banners. More white wool is needed. I think I'm gonna need all of this wool. And all of this wool as well. That is not even enough. We're gonna need more than that. Let's do the red banners now. That's all the red banners we need. But we need a lot more white banners. And a lot more white wool. Because for this build, we need 76 white wool. So I might actually have to do some shearing, which I did not anticipate for this episode because we have this wool farm. I just assumed we'd have enough wool. Let's make sure they haven't run out of shears yet in here. Hello, sheepies. Have you run out of shears? Nope. We still have plenty of shears, so just let them do their thing, I guess. And I'm going to need to make some shears myself and shear some white sheep, I guess. Was not anticipating needing to shear any sheep for this episode. Can you dye wool? Can I just dye this wool white and then I won't have to actually go shear a bunch of white sheep? Let's try that. I don't know if you can. I have a bunch of bone meal, so dyeing them white is not actually that big of a deal if you're able to do it. You can dye the wool white. Nice. Okay, we have dyed some of this light gray wool white instead of having to shear sheep, so let's just make the banners really quick. That's not how you make banners. This is how you make banners. And then we need 76 white wool. We're going to need to dye a little bit more white wool here. There we go, that's plenty. So with those banners now made, we actually have everything we need to build this build. It's going to be a fairly small, simple build to do, so that's good. We just need to clear out the grass here really quick, and then I actually need to grab some grass because I want to replace this gravel bar with some grass to make it all look a little prettier. And I didn't bring any of that over do it. So we gotta head back over to the barn really quick and grab some grass blocks. Alright, so I have replaced the gravel and sandbar here with some grass to make this look a little tidier. So now we can just jump right into the build and time-lapse this thing getting done. Okay, so we've done the basic structure of this market, but when I was building it, I realized that I had forgotten to get the campfires for this, and that some of these actually needed to be dyed with stripes. So let's do that really quickly. Okay, so let's hop up here and try and place these campfires. Might have to do a little bit of a trick here. Oop. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. You know what? There we go. Now we've got to get back on top of there yet again. So that we can kill all the fire. And then we need to add these 4 little buttons that we have. Go on the ends here. Which is easy for down here, but up top we're gonna have to actually build up with some dirt. Boop. So this concludes the exterior of the marketplace, and this was heavily inspired by a German YouTuber named Thomas Skalinsky. I will have them linked down below. But this is a design very, very strongly based on their video from about 8 years ago. Now, the only other thing we really need to do is we need to figure out what we're going to stock in this market so that it looks like a hustling, bustling place you could actually come and buy things and liven it up a bit. I'm not sure exactly what we want to sell here, but I think that probably we need to sell some wheat since the mill is over there. Wheat would make sense. I'm not sure what else our little village actually would export. There's a lot of pumpkins and melons, so maybe that could be it. But for now, let's grab some flour. But is that what? Just a second. What is this? I think I see an Enderman. Go back over where we were really quick. I think it's just the shader's messing up right there. It looked like a Enderman spinning in circles for a second. Okay, wow. That was nothing. But we need to get some of the goods that exist in our village, bring them over to the marketplace to sell, and just liven the place up a bit. So I think wheat would make sense. Pumpkins, maybe some melons. I'd like to get some kelp blocks as well, even though that's not something we have currently going on in this world. Sugar kind of makes sense. Some sugar. Let's take the wares that we collected from down here and go add them to our... Oh, honey! We could do honey blocks. I'm trying to think of all of the different kind of blocks that can actually be placed in the world. That also makes sense as something that a little village market would have for sale. So let's put some of the wheat down. I think the wheat kind of makes sense to be over here in the back corner. Put a couple of... There we go. That's not what I meant to do. Let's do some pumpkins over here. I just had a thought. Okay, just a second. I want to place a couple of melons down as well before I do what I was thinking. Okay. I had a thought while I was placing those, so let's go grab something. Okay, let's see if this actually looks cool or if it looks really stupid. I think it works as stems. Let me know if you think this looks good or if it looks stupid. I think that's really funny looking. I don't know if that's genius or stupid, but I do like it, so I'm leaving it. And I was thinking this could be a place that sells flowers. So let's see, how do I want to do this? I need some flower pots, I think, which would be over here. That almost killed me. But we survived, and that is all that matters. So let's add some pots of flowers for sale here. Now we need to add some kelp blocks to this. So let's see. Where would the nearest kelp be? I think this way. This is fun. Okay, I should stop. That's probably plenty of kelp. I think to get the kelp to work, we actually need to smelt it, and then we can craft it into blocks. So let's smelt up some kelp. Okay, I think this is probably plenty of dried kelp. There we go. I got some dried kelp foodie bits. Oh my! That's a lot of things that spawned during the night. Let's just place our kelp blocks. Oh, this looks so cool. Here? No, that doesn't work. That. There we go. Some kelp in there. I'm trying to think what else would make sense to add in here to this. It's like mostly selling like foods and green things. I'll give it a think and see if there's anything else that would make sense to add. Oh yeah, the honey. I was gonna add honey blocks. Or actually, I think instead of honey blocks, what would make more sense is to add some honeycomb blocks. And for that, we're going to need to grab a couple shears. Hi, sheep, I am back. Okay, now if we go grab some oak really quick. So one other thing I want to do before we end today's episode is I actually want to add in some little bushes and rocks to just sort of tie this area together a bit more. But I need to get some oak leaves in order to do that. Let's just head over here. And with that, I think we're going to conclude today's episode. I know it was shorter than normal. I'd like to apologize for that. I was searching for a house this weekend, and I didn't have much time. I also did not find a house, so that's going to be going on in my life for a little while. Hopefully I find a house soon. Wish me luck, and bye! Hi guys, it's me, Editing Nessie. Now I know I might look and sound a lot like Recording Nessie, but I'm not. I'm a little bit grumpier than the Recording Nessie you're used to. And I am only here because Recording Nessie forgot to place these banners, oops, that's not how they go, when she was actually doing the episode. So I have come to fix her mistakes because that is what Editing Nessie does. She fixes, well, and she also makes her own mistakes, but let's grab that. She fixes all the mistakes, so let's plunk these down. There we go. That looks better. I also wanted to say thank you to everyone who suggested a name for my new cat. I really loved the suggestion of Terracotta. That almost became his name because I thought Terry would be a really cute short version of it. But in the end, the name that stuck was actually Nicola. I don't know if any of you guys play Apex Legends, but that's where his name comes from. If you do know where that comes from in Apex Legends, just comment below because I would know that you're a true Apex Legends fan and that you play the best legend in the entire game. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next episode. Bye!